Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Abhi. Good evening, Shivansh. Good evening, Moksha. Yeah, good evening, everyone. That's nice to see that all of you, all of you have joined. So, shall we? I think most of you are going to have your exams. So, shall we continue with revision or shall we continue with
Yes,
carbon and compounds?
revision.
Revision. Yeah. So, which chapter you want? Starting from chapter one.
Sir,
You
can
want
you do acid, basis, and salt?
which one?
Second chapter. Yes, sir.
Second chapter, acid, bases, and salts. Okay, that's a difficult chapter also. So, let's continue with acid, bases, and salts. So I think most of you would agree with acid, bases, and salts. Let's continue with that. Sure. I'm sharing the screen. फिर देखो माना है acids, bases, and salts. So we'll do a quick revision and then we'll move to a few question answers, which will be a high level from this chapter. So see, first of all, how do we define acids? To define acids, there are different concepts to define. You can either define acids by the concepts of you can either define acid as a general. So acids, they are the substances that are sour to taste. So this definition, sour to taste, it's a vague definition. Vague means it's not clear. That means, are you going to taste all the substances and tell whether they are sour or not? Okay. So this can be a dangerous scene.
Good evening,
So
sir.
that is why this definition we just neglect. Okay. A proper definition was given by a few other scientists, like you have the Levy's concept of acids. Okay. You have Arrhenius concept of acids, and you also have Bronsted and Lowry concept. You also have Bronsted and Lowry concept of the acids. So with all these concepts, which definition are we going to apply here? In this chapter, we are going to apply with Arrhenius concept of the acids. So as per the Arrhenius concept, see, as per the Arrhenius concept, we have acids are the substances that donate H plus ions. Substances that donate hydrogen ions or H plus ions in their aqueous solution. donate or liberate, okay, in their aqueous solution. So if you have an aqueous solution, so in their aqueous solution they liberate H plus ions. They are called acids. So which substances are going to liberate H plus ions? Which substances are going to liberate other ions? We'll see. So generally, if you take any substance, like suppose I take here HCl, I take H2CO3, which is carbonic acid. I take H2SO4 sulfuric acid. I take HSO4, so H2SO3, which is sulfurous acid. So see, HCl, it gives out just one H plus ion per molecule. It will give just one H plus ion. So it will give H plus. You will get here H plus plus Cl minus. These are the two ions which will be available here. Okay, so you have H plus ion and Cl minus ion which will be liberated. But when you can't just write the equation like this. You can't just write HCl giving H plus and Cl minus. HCl alone can't give you H plus and Cl minus. Okay. So H plus ions and Cl minus. But if you have HCl, HCl is not going to give you H plus and Cl minus. When will this happen? This will happen only you add HCl and you add water. So if you add water, H2O, then only there will be a dissociation of HCl. Then only HCl will dissociate. So how it dissociate? It HCl will dissociate to give H plus ion and chloride ions. Right? This will be formed from HCl, whereas H2O which is there, this H2O will dissociate to form H plus and OH minus ions. Now see, this is a very strong play over here going on. H2O is giving us H plus ions also and hydroxide ions also. So the substances which give hydroxide ions, they are the bases. And the substances which give H plus ions, they are the acids. Right? You can also define those which have hydroxide ions, they are the bases. As per the Arrhenius concept, you can tell them to be the base. That's it. Okay. So you have H plus, but now see these H plus ions, they are not stable. Stable means they do not have stability. They quickly want to bind with something. They cannot remain as it is in the solution. So the solution itself cannot contain only H plus ions. Got it? Got my point? So HCl is giving H plus ion, but this H plus ion is not stable. It can't live longer in the solution. So it needs something to combine with it. Okay, we'll see how this H plus combines. Then this H plus, along with this H plus, you also see that here we have hydroxide ions. See, we have hydroxide ions also. We have H plus ions also. Also, which one's concentration will be higher? Which one will be present in a higher amount? H plus or a hydroxide ion? Which one will be present in higher amount? Smoke out of H plus and hydroxide ion, which ion will be present in greater quantity? Sumukh, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you once again repeat the question?
Yeah, Sumukh, just be louder.
Can you once again repeat the question, sir?
Where were you then?
Yes, sir, please.
So it's out of H plus and OH minus, which one is present in a greater quantity?
Sir, H plus.
H plus is present in greater quantity. So see, the two here we have the presence of two ions. We have the presence of H plus ions. So we compare the concentration of H plus ions. We compare the concentration of hydroxide ions. So when we write like this in square brackets, it means the concentration. So whose concentration will be higher? H plus hydroxide. So it is H plus ions whose concentration is higher. As we observe that the H plus ions from water and hydroxide ions from water, they are same, they are equal. So extra ions which are added from HCl, they give this acidic nature. They provide it an acidic nature. So H plus ions are greater and hence the solution of HCl will be acidic in nature. So all of you understood why the solution of HCl is acidic in nature? Arav?
Yes, sir.
Arav, why the solution of HCl is acidic in nature?
Sir, because there are more amount of molecules present of H hydrogen.
No, they are not molecules, they are ions.
Yes, sir, ions.
Because there is greater concentration of hydrogen ions as compared with hydroxide ions. Got it? So that is why it has it is an acid. Now see these hydrogen ions, they are not stable. Okay. So in the solution, however we say that H plus ions, but in the solution, the H plus ions, they
Okay,
combine
so
with water molecule to form hydronium ion, which is H3O plus ions. So H3O plus ions, it is called as hydronium ion. Got this? This is hydronium ion. This is hydronium ion. So hydronium ion has a greater stability as compared with the hydrogen ion. So in the solution, hydrogen ion exists as hydronium ion and but not as hydrogen ion. Got it? So we can write here in the solution, hydrogen ion exists as in the solution hydrogen ion exists as or hydrogen exists as hydronium ion. So, or you can also say that hydronium ion has a greater stability as compared with the hydrogen ion. Got it? Understood, everyone? So, see, if I have HCl, if I have H2SO4, so if I have solid H2SO4, do you think this solid H2SO4 will show me acidic behavior? Arav, वही पर रखिए, फिर से matches
yes,
लगाओ.
sir.
Will solid H2SO4 show acidic behavior?
No, no, sir.
No. Solid H2SO4 can't show acidic behavior. Why? Why?
No, sir, don't remember.
Abhinav? Abhinav? Abhinav, why solid H2SO4 can't show acidic behavior?
There are no free ions too. Like ions cannot
Yeah,
be.
it can't produce ions. Okay. Solid H2SO4 cannot produce ions. So therefore, it cannot show acidic behavior. That means if you put a litmus paper, so if you put a litmus test, I hope all of you know about the litmus test. That is, you have a red litmus. थोड़ा सा डालना है, थोड़ा सा डालना है. If you have red litmus and you have a blue litmus, right? So we know that AB. We remember this AB. So acids blue. Okay. So acids turn blue litmus to red. So this is an acid and it must turn blue litmus to red. But if you bring this blue litmus paper in contact with this solid H2SO4, you will not observe any changes. Why there will not be any changes? Because it does not dissociate into ions. Got it? Yes, Aryan?
Yes, sir.
So the next one is a base. Then if this solid, if you have H2SO4 and you add water to it, so then this H2SO4 will dissociate to give H plus ion. It will dissociate to give you H plus ions and hence it will show you acidic behavior. So H2SO4 will give will be acidic when it is dissolved in water or when water is attached to it. If there is no water, so it doesn't show acidic behavior. Same happens with all the acids and bases. All the acids and bases. The similar happens with bases also. For example, suppose if you have NaOH, let's say NaOH. So, in this way, can this what type of ions will be produced by this NaOH? Can this NaOH produce ions?
Sir, OH minus ions.
OH minus ions. So how will they produce? Should
Sir,
water be added or not?
yes, sir.
Yes, water should be added. If water is added, then only okay. So for NaOH, you have NaOH combining with water to form Na plus and OH minus ions. Along with this water will also form ions. It will produce H plus and OH minus ions. Now, whose concentration is higher? Yes. Which one has a higher concentration?
OH minus
OH
ions.
minus ions. Okay. So OH minus ions have the higher concentration. So therefore, sodium hydroxide will behave as a base. Okay. So this will behave as a base and not as an acid. Okay. What do you think about NaHCO3?
Sir,
Should it be
NaHCO3 plus OH.
okay? What should it
NaH.
yeah? What will it produce?
Sir, NaH. Na plus H2O.
Mhm.
Na plus OH minus plus CO2.
Okay. Suppose if you are asked that will it be an acidic salt or an basic salt? We know that it's a salt. Okay.
Salt.
So you are asked whether it is an acidic salt or a basic salt. So what will be the answer?
Acidic salt, sir.
Acidic salt, how can we say that it is an acidic salt? Yes, how can we say? See, sodium hydrogen carbonate, it consists of two components. One of the component is Na, the other component is HCO3, which is hydrogen carbonate. So HCO3 or hydrogen carbonate. So HCO3 is hydrogen carbonate, which is obtained from a weak acid, whereas sodium can form a strong base. Na plus can form a strong base, that's NaOH. It's obtained from a strong base NaOH. HCO3 is obtained from H2CO3, which is carbonic acid, and it's a weak acid. Okay, so this NaHCO3, it consists of a strong base, a strong basic radical, and a weak acidic radical. So what should it behave as? Yeah, what should it behave as?
Base.
Base. Got it now? So this is how you can answer whether a given salt will be an acidic salt or a basic salt, or will it be a neutral salt. Okay, suppose I want to find out for this CH3COONA. So what type of salt will it be? Acidic or basic?
Base.
Base? Yes, this one will also be a basic salt. Okay, so let's see a few questions from this, and then we'll again continue with the revision. So let's see quickly some questions based on this. Okay, so this thing is for quick revision. I'll be sending this in your group also. So see this first question. I hope it's everyone can read this. Is it eligible by everyone? Now everyone become active and try answering the question. The first one is blue and red litmus papers are placed simultaneously in a colorless aqueous solution. It is found that the color of both the litmus paper is red. What is the nature of solution and why?
Acid
Yeah, it is acidic in nature. Very good. Why?
because of the color changing to the red.
Because of
Color change.
color change. Okay. The second question, see, read the second question. A strip of absolutely clear cloth is sprayed with onion juice. The strip is then rubbed with few drops of hydrochloric acid. Will the strip smell like onion?
No,
No. Why?
due to acidic, it will, due to the reaction, the smell will go. There will be no smell in onion.
So, why there will be a reaction? What can just explain this a little bit?
So, because onion is an olfactory indicator, so
Yes, onion is an olfactory indicator. Okay, so if you add hydrochloric acid, so the smell will go away. So next one is name two metals which react with concentrated sodium hydroxide solution to liberate hydrogen gas.
Sir, zinc and aluminium.
Sir, zinc and
Zinc
aluminium.
and aluminium. Okay. So zinc and aluminium, they react with zinc and aluminium, they react with this to for concentrated hydrochloric solution to liberate it. Okay. Write the general word equation for reaction of acid.
Sir, acid plus base, so is it form salt and salt plus water.
Okay. Now see, write the name and chemical formula for the product formed by heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin. Yes, be quick in answering. Products, name of the product and its chemical formula. So what will be the name of product?
Plaster of Paris and water.
Yeah, it's plaster of Paris and water. It's POP and water. Second one, the pH of a sample of vegetable soup was found to be 6.5. How is this soup likely to taste?
Sir,
Sour.
so because it is weakly acidic.
Yeah, it will taste sour as it is weakly acidic. Write the names and chemical formula for the products formed by the action of chlorine on slaked lime. So name and chemical formula both. Sumuk? Sumuk? Is it there, Sumuk? Yeah, but not responding. Okay, Siddharth.
Yes, sir.
Okay, answer this.
सब 15 ना भाई सब 15 हो कहाँ मुंह वाला जाए
ये बताओ।
क्यों लेते नहीं थे वो ना मित्र का 6 तारीख में
Yeah. Shayan.
Yes, sir.
अब तक से पहले चलते हैं
Sir, is that bleaching powder?
कल उल्टा अरे अब कल उल्टा सही रहना अब सुन कर अरे मुझे
ना जाओ मुझे मुंह पर ये बोलता
नहीं घर से बाहर से आ रहे हैं घर से पानी पीने वाले बैठा हुआ पूजा कब नहीं
ये बोली ना
वैसे कहाँ बताइए
Yeah, anyone? Ayonija? Siddhisri?
Sir, bleaching powder, will it be bleaching powder?
Bleaching powder. And what's the chemical formula?
Sir, calcium hydroxide plus Cl2, which gives us calcium oxychloride and H2O.
Okay. Very good. Shayan? Shayan?
Yes, sir.
Answer the fourth one. Write the name and chemical formula for of the Main product formed by heating baking soda. So all of you write the reaction. All of you write the reaction and he is answering. Yes, Shayan, answer this.
Mm, Sodium carbonate.
Sodium carbonate. Okay. And what else? What else will be found? Try to write down, all of you write down this reaction. Write down the reaction and tell.
Sir, did you call me?
This one, write the names and chemical formula of the products found by, product found by heating baking soda. Question number 4.
I'm done.
Okay, all of you, have you written this reaction?
Sir, still writing.
Okay. So how long does it take for writing a small reaction?
Sir, 2 minutes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I got one answer. Moksha gave the answer. Is there anyone who has completed the answer?
Sir,
Sir, I have completed.
me too.
Arav. Okay, Arav is correct. Dhriti is correct. Arav is correct. Fine. Okay, just show your solutions. Show your reactions. You can turn on your camera and show. I have received answers from Moksha, Dhriti, and Arav.
Sir,
Okay, NaCO3, Na2CO3 plus. Yeah, last product. One more product is remaining still. Write down
sir,
that one.
H2O. Sir, Na2CO3 plus CO2 plus H ion. H plus ion.
The next plus
No,
one.
not H plus ions. It's H2O. It's not H plus ions. It's H2O. Okay, Sudhanshu, show me your answer. Sudhanshu. Okay, so let's move ahead with the next question. Okay, which one is a stronger acid? Question number 5. Which one is a stronger acid with pH
Sir,
equals to
with
5?
pH. Sir, with
PH2.
pH2. pH2.
pH2 is a stronger acid. Very good. Question 6. A compound which is prepared from gypsum has the property of hardening when mixed with a proper quantity of water. Identify the compound.
Plaster of Paris.
Plaster of Paris. Okay. Write the what's the chemical formula?
So CaSO4 half H2O.
Yes, very good. CaSO4 dot half H2O. Then seventh one, name the acid present in ant sting.
Methanoic
Sir,
acid.
methanoic acid and
Yeah, it's methanoic acid or
formic acid.
formic acid. Okay, methanoic acid and or formic acid. Eighth one, name a salt which does not contain water of crystallization. A salt which does not contain water of
Potassium
crystallization.
nitrate, KNO3.
Which one?
Sir, potassium nitrate, KNO3.
KNO3. Is there any other?
Sir, potassium chloride, KCl, sodium nitrate, NaNO3.
Okay, okay, very good. Then why is it advised not to use copper or brass vessels to store pickles or curd?
Due to some properties
Sir,
of
if
copper or
some
brass.
substance react with metal, then it becomes poisonous.
Yeah, acids react with metals. Acids react with metals to liberate hydrogen gas, so therefore it's not advised to store pickles or curd in copper or brass vessels. What happens when water is added to quicklime? Yeah, what will happen when water is added to quicklime?
Sir, it forms like a lime and a heat also.
Okay. What will it form?
Calcium
But
oxide reacts with water, sir.
yeah, calcium oxide react with water to form.
Slake a lime.
Okay. Okay. To form lime. Okay. Okay. So bye all of you. See you again, and we'll practice these questions more. Okay. Maybe if it's possible, I'll send this in your class too. Okay. Okay. Bye all of you. See you again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.